Okay, let's see. I have no idea if this is working or if the sound is on or what. Also, I can't move the window, so if you say anything, it's gonna have to be in the chat. Okay, let's see. Adjust the brightness. Move the slider until the left logo is barely visible. Oh god. So if I go all the way here, that's too dark. Right here, too bright. There we go. Hey, Dune, can you hear me? And the game? Okay, this... I can barely see the left one. Alright, good. I hit enter. This game seems like it's made for a controller, but I'm using a keyboard right now. Yo, this guitar music. Let's see, the Slayers Club. Looks like a Master Chief helmet. Doom Eternal. Let me just check something. I wonder if the sound turned off. Okie dokie. Let's try campaign. Oh god. Okay, new slot. New campaign. Mission select. What? Oh yeah, I remember these difficulties. These were in the original Doom 2. Except there was like... There was more. There was one that said like... These were in the original... These two were not. Or maybe this one wasn't. The most hardest one was something else. Okay, if I want to play the game normally... I pick this one. Well, in Diablo, I always pick normal difficulty, so I'll just pick this. So you walk eternally through the Shadow Realms, standing against evil where all others falter. May your thirst for retribution never quench, may the blood on your sword never dry, and may we never need you again. Sounds like a Bible quote. Press space.
Rage. Brutal. Without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear.
Uh-oh.
Until it is done.
Rip and tear, so that's where that's from. I wonder if this is gonna lag. Oh, I'm awake. What? It's like a Skyrim prison escape. Oh shit. Jesus. This guy's like superhuman. Does he even need the gun? Ah! What the f- There we go. Got the headshot. Whoa. Can I crouch? Where am I? This is like... This reminds me of Portal. It's like if you're in a evil portal. I mean, Portal's already evil, but you know what I mean. Game super optimized. Well, it's not that. Oh, okay, crouch. Nice. Can I like destroy this thing? No. Like how this is like some sort of demon summoning altar. I was gonna say what... It might be slow because I have like 800 tabs open in Chrome. But so far it's fine, I guess. The sparks are so pretty. It's like the kind of lighting I want in my own house. My armor. Is this like Master Chief where like... I have to get my equipment first? Let's see, what's here? There's a... It's like a photocopier. Or a barbecue grill. Alright, I guess I'll have to go this way. Security alert, area lockdown initiated. Let me move this out of the way a bit. Okay. I move my mic a little out of the way because it's in my face. Makes it hard to see all this stuff. Let me know if it makes it harder to hear me though. Okay. What does this say? Forensic report, playback available. Echo recording. Oh, this is like ODST. When you play Halo ODST, there's little terminals that like replay information. Wow, it's Cortana. Oh, that must be me. So they were worshipping like a demon summoning. Okay.
We have to contain this.
Wait, I'm the demon? There's the armor. This does make it seem like they saw, like, you know, those movies where they find some like lost alien artifact or like creature and it's in a tomb, and then they're like, don't dig it up, and then they do, and then it wakes up and kills them all. This is literally that. This is very pretty, even though this is why I love Diablo. What's this say? Demonic, oh, all right. Demonic invasion in progress, status report. Can I check it? No. All right, well, in that case, time to get suited up. Whoa. This is like one of my D&D artifacts. Okay, so I put this on. Some sort of demonic possession. Demonic invasion. Oh, now I get to see the status report. Scanning complete. Base casualties on a so no, I don't know anything about what's going on. So I'm in a military base that's being attacked. Somehow I was in some sort of stasis and I wake up and now I have to get out.
Determine the cause of the demonic invasion.
Or kill everything.
The Resolve satellite is brought back online.
Oh, I'm on Mars? So let's go Mars. Alignment error. So to set up the satellite.
I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I'm the head of this facility. I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
Well, I guess I don't want to hear it. Let's see. Codex entry acquired. Tab. Press view. The Praetor suit. The Master Chief outfit. Oh, it does sound like Optimus. I wonder what these mean. There's these little, like, icons here. This kind of does look like a Transformers icon. But anyway. Praetor suit. Decoded entry. Something that looks like a password. Additional relics were found. Aha! So it was a relic. Additional relics were found in the tomb alongside the Doom Marine. Some incantation tables. It's literally summoning like a demon. And an ancient combat suit which was given a name. The Praetor suit. All games must become RPG lights. It is kind of like an RPG so far. This is like the Dark Souls item lore. When found, it was encased in an inscribed stone tomb. The suit was extracted from the rock, cleaned, and subjected to numerous tolerance tests, and found to be almost impervious to any damage. Damn, I'm invincible. It appeared to have some mechanical function as well. Small receptors on the gloves and chest plate that attracted argent plasma and dissipated it through capillary tubes in the substructure. This is giving me D&D ideas. Like, what if you had like a suit of armor that was like a medieval plate, but like this? Markings on the armor were also consistent with the images of a man or humanoid seen in several of the tablets and stones found on other expeditions. The same markings were also noted on the Helix Stone. The hell's the Helix Stone? Despite it being clear that the suit can be activated in some way, no method has been found to do it. It appears to be a missing component, likely the Marine himself. So I was the missing piece, the one piece. So there's something called argent plasma. So that's like a... That seems like it's like some sort of energy source. Maybe it's like my ammo. Markings on the armor were consistent with images of a man seen in the tablets. Something about a Helix Stone, I don't know yet. Okay. Oh, my ammo is infinite, I just realized. Okay, and I have 80 health because I got hit. Wait, what? I thought I heard something. Is that me? Did I knock something over? Oh, cool. Oh, I think I kicked a skull. That was scary. Everything else was like I can't knock anything else over. Oh, cool. I can play soccer with these. Where'd it go? Alright. Feel so disoriented. All these colors. It's kind of like Metroid Prime. What's this fucking noise? I keep hearing this fucking skull bouncing around for like an hour. It's freaking me out. Okay, there we go. Okay. These flashing lights make it hard to like pick out all the details. There could be something hiding here. What is this? Body. Ah! Video game classic. Starter pistols with limitless shots just in case you became ammo-less in the process of being trigger happy. Jesus, this guy got fucking ripped apart. This feels like I'm actually here, like the lighting. I wonder if this fire hurts me. Alright, it doesn't. I guess I have my suit, so it would. What's this? There's oil? It's like some sort of... Oh, God. It's the, like, torn up flesh of a dead guy. What's up here? Interesting. Alright. Let's keep going. Can I, like, kick this? No. Geez, another... Oh god, what was that? Alright, where's... The fuck is this? This is like the thing. There's a skull and a body and then like some weird appendage stretching down like it ate him. I made it past the second open doorway. It's the normal difficulty. That's what I usually start on. I don't start on anything crazy. Somebody's hamstrings. Okay. Well, at least this guy hit the gym. What's over here? Huh. There's some ammo, I think. What the fuck? Ah! Cool, I hit the F button. I thought I was gonna pick up the item. Instead I picked up his head. Dealing damage to demons will cause them to stagger, which is indicated by a blue highlight. Move into close range, and when the highlight turns orange, press F. Perform a glory kill. Attack demons from any angle, including from above. This reminds me of... There's another game that does this. Oh. Here's a war with the chainsaws. I'm gonna headshot. Oh. Alright, fuck you. Yeah, bitch. Wait, I don't even need armor anymore. I can just punch the shit out of her. Yes! I can just throw my gun away at this point. Just like my Halo assault rifle. My favorite weapon. That thing's tough. What the fuck? They want me to... Alright, fine. Fuck you. Perish. I was trying to headshot it, but it wouldn't die. Oh! There's another, like, piece of flesh. I think that's flesh. These guys are hanging here like window decorations. Alright. Very slow. Can I do something here? Nah, alright, I'll just go E button. Oh, a new weapon. Is this one also infinite? The shotgun! Tab. Okay. This is like Alien. Actually, no. Well, Halo. The UAC shotgun disperses a spread of high-velocity buckshot for maximum impact against the enemy, ideally suited for the operative who requires a speedy response for deadly close encounters. The wide coverage of this weapon loses impact at long range. The weapon is forged from a high-quality titanium steel alloy to ensure maximum reliability, repeat rate, and yield strength. Okay, so... Actually... Is this oh, it's not infinite. I do love shotguns, though. That's like my favorite weapon. It's time to fucking just blow the shit up out of everything. Oh, is this like my first boss fight? Whoa! Oh, it's a demon. Ah! Why is it so fucking fast? Fuck you. Okay, good. It wasn't that tough. Let's tab here. Mission tab will show you the auto map, available mission challenges, and exploration items that can be found on my mission. It's like a Metroid map. So, this is where I started. Can I, like, turn it? Yeah, I can. What's this orange thing? Did I miss something? Huh. Well, whatever. Well, I mean, it died in one hit. Okay, so I'm here, so I can go around here. I wonder if this gets filled out as I move around, or if I have to find like a terminal or something to like give me more map. What did he say? It's like a notepad. Damn, I wish I could like take a screenshot of this and zoom it in. I wonder what it said. It seems like it's there's actual words. Union Aerospace.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels.
It looks like it's not English. Like the last line, Tellus, Armistice, Tellus, Plesseret. It's probably just gobbledygook or like some other language. Somebody should take a screenshot of this though and just like maximize it. Yes. I was talking to every NPC, looking at every mushroom. Speaking of that, look at this, like, there's like ink or blood reflecting on the ground. It's so lovingly crafted. Look at this. You can see the reflections. What's this? Some sort of demonic
presence.
Seal.
Lockdown.
Titan 1 planet construction. Supply list for modbots? Is this the lore they were telling me about? What? That was a boss fight? That wasn't even a fight. I mean, I was playing on normal, though. Emergency oxygen. You guys forget, I used to be an FPS legend back in the day. You know, I am the king. Let me just adjust where the chat is so I can read it better. Move it over a bit. There we go. Oh god, what do I do? Ah! There we go. FPS God. Whoa. Is this another dead body?
Presence at unsafe levels.
Yes.
Lockdown in effect.
You mean the second best in golf rules? In other words, wait, no, it doesn't work that way. Union Aerospace. Is this gonna be some portal thing where some corporation dredges up some horror by accident? Oh shit. Alright, these are like regular zombies.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
There we go. Let's see. Pick this up. This is cool. What is this? It's a restaurant? Gulag something? Restaurant shut down due to customer grown rotting? Organ rotting. Alright, well, I guess they didn't get good reviews. It's over here. Lazarus shipment order. Lazarus shipment order were set saying whales whose gods being something saying behold day very full. This is like some sort of Doge nonsense. 6th for first to him greater moving. Okay. It's just random text, but I get the picture. Ooh. There's like a demon charts. All right. Something over there. What's over here? Can I jump up here? Oh shit, I could. I jump up. What is it?
Presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown.
Oh, I can jump here too, probably. Okay, so up here. But I don't have. I'm already full of ammo. I hear a demon around here somewhere. Is it that Saruman orb thing? Can I kill this? Oh, ah! Gross. Huh? Oh god. Oh no!
Presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown. Infect.
See you later, bitch. I'm gonna try to just... This guy's not even worth the shotgun. I'm just gonna fucking shoot his head off. Wait, is he trying to do fucking stunts on me? I guess I can't headshot him as easily. Alright. Does this guy have like Halo shields? What is this? Wait, that guy just teleported in. There's more of them. Oh god, what's on the guy? Okay. I need that ammo now. Give me that ammo. Do I have to like reload?
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown.
Or does it happen automatically? Whoa! Yeah, see you later. Yeah, I never played SCP. I just heard about the memes of the base being this endless Wikipedia. Can I blow this up? Oops. Everything else was not interactable. That thing was. I should have known because it was a different color, just like they do the yellow paint on things. Glory kills cause demons to drop more health pickups. Wait, I'm all the way back here. Alright, well at least I can like speed run to the next area. Nah.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown. Infect.
See you later. Wait, this was here the whole time. I could have used that. Okay. Let me get some ammo first before I get started. Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes this time. Yo.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown. Infect.
Alright. And we're Mr. Nice Guy. Huh? I can jump? See you later. Wait, is this a boss fight? They're just guys. The only thing that killed me so far was myself. These fucking canisters. Where you at, bro? Get over here.
Demonic presence.
I'm not locked in here with me. You're locked in. Wait. I'm not here. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Where's my last buddy here? That's where I run.
Demonic presence eliminated.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Disengaged.
Will this blow up if I shoot it? Okay. This will blow up. What else we got here? Anything else up here? Not locked into your... Yeah, well, you got the idea. Union Aerospace Corporation. Okay. So I don't think I can go here. What's... Those look like canisters. Site. Let's go this way.
He cannot be allowed to leave this place. He would ruin everything.
Are these guys like on the side of the demons or something? I'm playing on a mouse and keyboard. I do have a controller, but I just assumed I could play on a keyboard. This guy's actually like sort of still in one piece compared to all the other bodies. Is this the game that has the song with Mick Gordon's music?
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Everything has clearly gotten out of hand.
Oh, so that's him.
But it was worth the risk. I assure you.
Whoa. It's like a movie cut. Wait, all of this was just the intro? Holy shit. Wow. I didn't think I'd be going outside, so I thought this would be like the end of the game, like post-game when you're outside. Whoa, the dirt's so red. Do I leave footprints? No. Alright. Whoa. I see there's like a tracker. Now it's like Halo. Big open spaces. Everything's so desert looking, my natural habitat. Can I just... I don't think I can jump. Maybe I can though, because they said the suit's basically indestructible. Can I do like a Halo? Wait, let me see what happens if I press forward twice. No. Oh, there's something at the bottom. Press tab and access your dossier and view available objectives. Press left alt at any time to show current mission information. It is desolate. Okay, what's this say? Well, I don't even know what the objectives would be right now. Just survive, I guess, or explore. Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, it's like so far. It's because I like went up the elevator. There are objectives? No. Alright. I'm gonna take a risk. I'm probably gonna die, but... Whee! Oh. I was fine. Okay. Thought I'd take like fall damage or something. All this dust. Can I climb? No. Can I... Oh, so I can climb here. So big and open. Yes, more lore. Alright, brief history. Despite the discovery of liquid water on Mars in the early 21st century, this is like an Elon Musk dream come true, the colonization of Mars had little appeal beyond exploration for the next century. With the discovery of the Argent fracture, a trans-dimensional stream of unrefined Argent plasma, so there is like some resource. In 2095, settling and mining Mars became both practical and essential to meet the vast energy demands of Earth. However, the need for the atmospheric conversion and terraforming of the Red Planet was a task that seemed insurmountable to all but one corporation, the UAC. Through their diligent dedication to technological advancement and forward thinking, an outpost was established in MTC 2096 to extract plasma from the fracture. When this plasma was subjected to the UAC's fermionic transference pattern, the Argent energies produced. This remarkable venture eventually bore fruit as Argent energy became the primary power source for all of Earth. Okay, so it's like the new oil. New visitors to the UAC facility may take for granted the rich atmosphere while on the surface, but it should be remembered that just a few short decades ago, Mars was an inhospitable desert that could not support life. So basically, I can breathe technically because they terraformed the planet. It's not my suit. It's just, I mean, it may be. Yeah, I don't have an oxygen tank, so it isn't my suit. It's just the fact that they terraformed it. God damn it! How do I get up here? Up, up, up. You know what I also love? Open fires. Oh shit! Ah! It actually damages me. Alright, good. At least it did something. Can I like... Alright, never mind. I can't get any closer. I'm getting cooked. Can I climb up over here? This looks like a fallen spaceship or something. Here's some box. Caution. Uh-oh. I see a demon in the distance. I don't think I have any healing, so I just have to find a health pack. Snipe the shit out of these guys. Damn, I'm so good. Alright, where do I go from here? There's another one? Guess I'll just jump down. But I need health. What? Oh god. Oh no! I'm trapped! Jesus. Surrounded. These guys are bigger than before. What is this guy? Some sort of marine. Wait, shit. I'm almost out of ammo. I can't do the thing to him? Fine. F key when they glow. Yeah, but they weren't glowing. I thought I could just run up to them and do it. Fuck. Ah! This guy's doing like trick shots and like aerodynamic jumps in the air and somersaults and shit while he fires at me. I have to wound them first. Okay. Well, I'll wound him. So I can't get up there. What? Shit. Are those health things when I kill them the things that do you see those little blue balls that jump down or fall when I kill them? Do I have to pick them up for them to actually do anything, or do I just automatically get them? Like I saw those guys at the bottom drop them when I shot them from afar, but maybe that means I kind of wasted the health. Alright, got some armor. That was a little trickier. But now I'm back to full. I have to be close enough to pick him up. Alright. So I guess I gotta get in there and get health later. How do I... Where do I go next? Doesn't this look like the portal cube? Look at it. It's like a giant portal cube. What's over here? Find the blue access key. Classic Doom. Gotta find... Oh shit, this guy's totally mauled to death. What do you think would happen if you just played dead? Like, what if this guy was alive and just pretending to be dead so the demons would leave him alone? Do you think they would know? Or would he be able to get away? What's that? You did fool me. Well, he deserves it. He probably... That guy looks like... Maybe that guy's alive. It shows a blue outline. Ouch. Well, that guy's not alive. Well, I'm going to save him. Do some sort of mining. Alright. Oh, he's not coming back. Okay, so I got the blue card. But now where do I go? There was a little robot thing looking at me from up there. Can I shoot it? No. Can I jump up there? No. Alright, I guess I gotta just go in here. What is this? A frag? Oh, collectible trophy. Okay, so grenades. Now we really are like Halo. Alright, well this time I'm getting my health. Yay, give me that. Slurp, slurp. Beating it all up. Give me your life. What? Oh. I thought he survived, but it just took a little while. These guys are just walking health boxes. Whoa. As long as they're around, I'll never die. Wait, you know what? I should leave them around and like harvest them when the time is right. So I'll just let them go. And then I'll get this guy. Alright. They can just stay here until I need health. Oh, is it now? Well, it's kind of annoying hearing them screaming all the time. Come on, follow Mama Bird. Nice and easy. All right. Okay, now we're getting to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They just teleport right in front of me and die. I love it. The spawn camping. Oh, I don't think I can live through that one. That jump. I wonder what happens if I jump on this little ledge here. What's even down there? Is there anything? Getting like vertigo looking down from here. Alright, I'm not gonna risk it. But how do I... Oh, I almost jumped off. How do I get up there? I don't think there's a way to get up there. Can I go in here? No. Alright, just shut up. Where do I... Can I jump up here? No. Maybe I do have to jump down there. Wait, maybe I have to make this jump here? I can't jump that far though. It's gonna die. Yeesh. Let me practice my jump. Okay, so actually not. It was a decent distance. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for the Mario jump. Whoa, I made it! Wow. Thought I was just gonna go falling off. It's like a D&D length jump. There's nothing here, which makes it more unnerving than when there is something. Alright, I guess I'll just plow ahead and see what happens. Oh, it's one of these things. Combat support modifications. Hold the weapon mod to charge up a 3-round burst. Field drones will supply you with weapon mods that can be activated by using the right-click button. Choose which mod you want and it will be attached to your weapon. So I get different upgrades. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I have 2 already? This is purchase. Do I have like money? How do I buy? Can I just buy for free? Just pick one. All right, I'll pick. I'll pick the burst. That way I can just blow up things even better when they're in each other's faces. I'm gonna go through ammo extra fast though, like that. Purchasing with my fist. Okay. Oh. How come it's not working? Oh, I have to hold it down. Well, it's not working out. Oh, that worked. Okay. I like how I can hold it until that moment and then just kill the shit out of them. Wait. Okay, so I only get heals if I punch them. Bowman to Papa. Daddy needs more health. Oh, you died too easily. Thought he was stronger. Let's continue on. Oh, my sweet Jesus. Whoa. That was by accident, but I'll take it. Jeez, these guys, they're more dangerous with their melee attacks than their actual fucking attacks. They actually hit me with those. I'm just gonna go right in their face. Gimme. Where's the last? There was another one. Where is he? Oh. Damn, I'm almost dead. How did I get so low health? Well, that went pretty fast. Didn't have to worry about it. Ooh, wow, I could even ledge grab. Get that armor. Just beat him to death with his own arm. Is this guy like awake? Did he fall asleep? See you later. I'm gonna spare that guy just because he's apparently having some sort of panic attack. He's faking dead. Whoa, he just woke up. Well, sorry, bro, you had your chance. He almost made it out. He just had to hold it together for one more second before I lost interest and moved on. Oh, satellite in the distance. Whoa. Hey, LMAO. Got him. This is just like playing Unreal Tournament. Oh, wait, I have plenty of life. I don't need to kill these guys yet. Back up here. Is there a jump to make? No. I'm gonna kill him anyway. Need more ammo. So they don't drop ammo, they just drop health. There's gotta be ammo around here somewhere. There we go. So where do I go now? There's no doors. Maybe... Okay, I gotta get up there somehow. Can I go this way? Let's go on this pipe. So go up here. Then... go this way and up. No. Alright, I'll just go to that. Go here first. Then... up here. It worked. And over here. Huh. Is there a switch? Alright, I guess I'm going in. What's it say? Work zone, authorized personnel only. Oh, it's like a railroad or something. Like a cart, like a mine cart. Okay, let's do it. Going in. Too bad you can't ride this like a donkey cart. Like a Donkey Kong cart level.
Welcome to the UAC. Now 221 accident-free days.
What is this, McDonald's? Exit facility. Oh, did I beat the first level? But it doesn't tell me like my percentages of what I beat. Normally it says like, you know, percent of enemies on a map killed, percent of secrets found, how many, like, how accurate you were. Maybe it'll tell me if I... Oh. Broken free from your prison, pitted against evil, the cycle begins anew. It's like those D&D adventures, or like Skyrim, Oblivion video games where you wake up in a jail. Finally awake! Broken free from your prison, pitted against evil, the cycle begins anew. To discover the cause of demonic invasion, first locate and align the communications satellite in the resource operations facility. Know my enemy. Oh, okay. Green lights for ledges.
Hello, I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars.
Wow, it's GLaDOS.
After running diagnostics on the Praetor suit, it appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
Mission challenges are activated when a mission begins, and completing them will reward with weapon upgrade points. You can view the requirements and track progress in the mission dossier tab. So this is like optional power-up stuff. Kill 2 of the... It's like achievements. Kill 2 of the possessed with 1 trigger pull from the shotgun. That'll be easy. Variety is the spice of death. Perform 5 different glory kills. Oh, this is gonna be super easy. Quite the explorer. Find 3 secrets. Well, that I don't know. But I'm gonna kill the shit out of these guys.
Main power offline.
Oh? Just said something about...
Entrances not operational.
Codex. Here we go. Vega. Running the Argent facility takes a lot of power. Not just electrical and mechanical power, but computational power. With so many interdependent systems feeding off a single power source, the UAC decided it would need a central mainframe computer to manage not only the flow of Argent energy, but the day-to-day operations of a facility with over 60,000 employees. This mega computer, the brainchild of Samuel Hayden, the head of the UAC, would exceed the computational ability of any system before it, and more importantly, would be recognized as the first truly autonomous artificial intelligence entity. Wow, it's ChatGPT. They named it Vega. Oops. Okay. Come on. It's gotta be one more. What? I only killed one? I was sure that would explode them all. Yeah, whatever. Okay, the power did not work. Now will it work?
Main power offline. All entrances not operational.
That was scary. I heard something like running towards me and then nothing.
Main power offline.
Where do I go? Over here? Is this where I came from? Yeah, that's where I came from. Okay, so I came in here, came this way. Come on, come closer. Just need that one more guy. Where is he? I swear there was a third guy. Yeah, there we go. Come on, guys. Follow me. Come to Papa.
Main tower offline. All entrances non-operational.
Did that guy just get killed by an enemy? It's funny. Stole my triple kill. Okay, I got some weapon upgrade points. Boost the charge between burst, rapid fire, quick load. I'll go with rapid fire. Can I just... I don't have any more points, alright.
Main tower offline. All entrances non-operational.
It's like a grill.
Main power offline. All entrances non-operational. Main power.
Whoa. Back to seeing the outside.
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
Was that meant for me or like whoever mans this place? Because it sounds like they made a deal with the demons and now, well, it didn't work out for them. Maybe it worked out for her. They went to research and then they...
Believe in honesty,
Oh, it's replaying it.
especially now,
Okay.
in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's...
Whoa.
I
Everything's on now.
especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world.
Alright, I'll find out what's here later. Whoa! Alright. What was that? I saw something about a new monster. Does he have a fucking fire extinguisher in his chest? Possessed engineer. During a Lazarus wave event. Okay, that's new. Victims undergo dramatic changes to their physiology both internally and externally. Aside from fundamentally changing the composition of their internal organs, the high-intensity plasma wave is strong enough to fuse metal to skin. In many cases... gives me an idea. Alright. In many cases, personal items such as watches and jewelry can burn through the skin and become permanently embedded in the victim. Alright, I've been inspired. I need to work on something after I find a save point. In many cases, personal items become... Okay, permanently embedded. Perhaps the most unfortunate victims of this fusing event are any subjects that happen to be working with the acetylene tanks or welding equipment, as this equipment is often attached to the body to allow for mobile work in low-gravity environments. The Lazarus wave will create a demonized human with highly combustible explosives. So basically his tank, his oxygen tank, or whatever that stuff is, fused to him. As with all possessed creatures, they are mindless and driven through some form of telepathic communications from an unknown demon overseer. So it's kind of like Zerg, the Overmind. Additional care must be taken when confronting a possessed engineer. If the fuel tank is punctured and it doesn't explode, The weakened container can turn the possessed engineer into an explosive projectile. This is a danger to any being nearby, both human and demon. Bro, I was reading. Fuck off. Whoa, what the are these guys strong now? What's going on? How do they do so much damage? Alright, I guess I have to kill them. I left them alone, and this is how they repaid me. Now they must perish. Oh.
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world.
Go up here, here. Give me some armor.
The Hell Portal, the demons. It's true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first.
Kind of want to jump off the edge, but I don't think that would end well.
I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us, starting now.
Ah! That was by accident. Almost went off the edge. Alright.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
The fact that you're like invincible during these kill animations helps because it gives you time to like think. Yeah, see, I have time to plan my next move during it. Whoa. That, huh. That guy was like on fire.
Demonic presence eliminated.
Okay.
Lockdown disengaged.
Oh, it told me the demons are dead. Okay. Is this where I came from? I think it is. So I came in here, jumped across. What else is going on here? What happens if I jump on that? I guess I'll have to just go here.
Here at the UAC, we take pride in nurturing a growing workforce, and each year we harvest only the best of the best.
Oh, they got harvested, alright.
To take on new challenges, to become more than you ever dreamed you could be, talk to your supervisor to see if you meet the requirements for this year's soul harvest.
It's like Mountain Dew or something. Purified water, cheeseburger, hot dog, french fries, apple pie. It's a nice selection.
The UAC. The world is counting on us. How can we be?
Medical service. What does that do? Did it just heal me? Yeah, there's no cheesesteak. Kind of does make me hungry though. Oh, it's the chainsaw. Chainsaw is specialized. I mean, I know what the chainsaw fucking is. Requires fuel? But it'll always drop ammo. I like how this guy just magically spawned conveniently here for it. Yes! Holy shit! It's like a fucking pinata of gear.
Are you ready to move on? To take on new challenges? To become more than you ever dreamed you could be? Talk to your supervisor.
The guy looks like he's still alive. Well, I'm never using any other weapon again. Oh, I ran out of power or something? What the fuck? Perish. Ah. I guess I ran out of ammo. Uh-oh. Bro is charging a Kamehameha up in here. Shit. Oh, I thought... But how do I refuel the chainsaw? Like, I killed something and it dropped all that ammo, so I thought, okay, now, you know... You just find it around. I was expecting it to just be like a melee weapon, because I can just punch things forever, and it's basically one-shotting everything anyway, so... There's not that... It doesn't seem that different aside from the fact that it creates ammo for you, so I guess that's the main difference. But like, as far as killing things up close, I have my shotgun and I can punch, so... It's not like I'm gaining anything out of it and just being able to do it forever. Oh. A ton of enemies I don't want to punch. Well then. Like that explosive tank guy, maybe. Although, conveniently, the tank went flying away from me, so I didn't have to worry about that. Okay, well, I was gonna stop and do something after I hit a checkpoint and I died, so that's kind of the same thing. I'm gonna be going back to the checkpoint. That was fun. So, other people had a hard time with that? I mean, I did die, but it's very fun just weaving between all the enemies and everything. What? What are you wowing at? You're wowing at all the guys I killed, right? I know. Well, technically... Actually, it is an hour. Yeah, an hour and 8 minutes. What's the reviewer video? Maybe I should do the next one in Discord instead of on Twitch. On Twitch, there's like an archive left if somebody's not there, but it's fun when everyone's there. If people see me in the chat, so they're more likely to show up and watch if they know what's happening at the moment. What's so infamous about the reviewer video? Is it like Donkey shitting on it like he always does? It's the Cuphead one where they just barely know. Oh god, somebody probably loses like 800 times and blames the game, just like Dark Souls. Ah yes, I could ping everyone. I am the only one who should be able to ping everyone. Everyone else misuses it, like when A7 shows up once a year to ping everyone just to say hi and then leaves without anyone even being able to respond. They'll just be like, hello, and then you say, hey, what's up, and then he just doesn't come back again for another year. What was even the point of pinging everyone? I actually went and disabled his ability to do it because he keeps doing that. It's just, why even say hello if you don't want to, like... It's like if somebody's like, wow, Labyrinth, I haven't seen you in so long, and then they hang up. It's getting blue ball. Huh? Who does it? I said A7. Have you noticed in Mead Hall, he'll like show up every like 12 months and he'll ping everyone and say, hey, what's up? And then just disappear. Steak would if you could. Nope. It's bad Discord etiquette to just ping everyone for no reason. Yeah, but then I'll have to break your face like the Doom Marine does. Don't prove it. Alright, I had an idea. What if I made a Doom D&D one-shot? Like, think about it. Adun can't be blessing you right now. He hates the bless spell. Alright, I wonder how far... How long is this game? How many levels is it? Maybe I could do this like every night. Like an, one level a night or something. I might be able to get through it in like a week. Isn't there like 3? So this is Doom. There was Doom like 2016. Oh, okay. Doom 2016. Then there was like another Doom. I think there's like 3 new Dooms, right? Oh wait, no, there was Doom 3. That was the first like new gen one. Doom 3. Then there was Doom 2016. I don't know which one this is in the midst of all that, because there was like, I heard they had different. Look, it's new. Doom 3 is new gen to me, because it was Doom 1 and Doom 2 for like 30 years, and then they came out with Doom 3. That was like the kickstarting of the next, it was the return of Doom. Everyone was expecting Quake 4 or something, and then it was Doom 3. Dark Ages. Oh yeah, wasn't there like is something I saw when I was looking for Christmas games for people on Steam? I saw this game. It was like Doom, but like medieval, and I was about to buy it for one of you guys, but then I found out it wasn't out yet. Oh, well. I mean, I think it was for console too, right? So that's like every first-person shooter for console that ends up being like a port ends up being garbage, except for Halo. 2004. Look, that's... It just took them a while to recover after that attempt. I just remember I think it was for Mac, but it was too slow, or maybe it wasn't for Mac. I remember there was a reason I didn't play it. Wait, what? They're not ID Software? I thought these are all ID Software. They give up, like Bungie on Halo. They gave it to... When they gave it to 343 Guilty Spark, it basically was never the same. Slow-paced. You didn't play Doom 3 because it was a slow-paced horror game with jump scares every 2 seconds. Right. Now I remember it was like... The newer games were supposed to be a lot different. I guess that's why people like the 2016 one so much, because it was so much different than Doom 3. Oh wait, isn't this Bethesda? Because it was in the beginning. Or was that the first level's name? I saw Bethesda show up. Bethesda, okay. So it's not ID Software. Well, this is pretty good. So did Bethesda make the other Dooms too? The new ones, like 2016 and Eternal? I heard, let's see. I don't remember which it was, but I heard one of them was like super fast paced and like brutal, and then one of them, like Doom Eternal maybe, was about like a gameplay loop of like switching weapons constantly, and it was like a puzzle almost. Like from what people have like, I know one of my friends Blobble was playing it, and he was saying he didn't like the one that was like a puzzle based one where it's like you have different weapons for different situations. You have to constantly cycle. Maybe it's this one because like it's like the chainsaw, right? Like sometimes you have to use the punching, sometimes you have to use the chainsaw. No, not Ultra Kill. Although that's been recommended to me too because people said it's like Unreal Tournament. Okay, it's Doom Eternal then. Yeah, because it was the second. It was after. It wasn't the newer one. Or sorry, it wasn't the first one. It wasn't Doom 2016. So it was either Doom Eternal or this one. So it must have been Doom Eternal. What did you think of that? Did you like that the way that game was set up, or did you think that cycling weapons thing was a miss? The Renth loves amazing, or Renth loves Doom Eternal. Steak hates it. Map designs were boring and the fights were silly with the cycling, the set pieces. Yeah, I heard people say it didn't feel like Doom in the sense that like it's more like a weapon or like it's a gear management game rather than just jump in there and Twitch FPS the shit out of everything. Like this does feel like Doom. I can just run through the map and just rely on pure reflexes and like, you know, doing like a 360 and shooting every monster in the face with a shotgun and just beat everything. And that's what it's like playing like Unreal Tournament or Quake 3 or Halo with shotgun anyway. It's the urge of playing a boomer shooter. Eternal is fun if you like pressing buttons and maintaining health. I mean, isn't that what I'm doing here? I run up to something and I punch it and then I get health. Well, 2016 is more about running around and speed to use whatever. Eternal is far more run and gun and 360 no scope things. This Doom feels constrained after playing Eternal. This one feels pretty like run and gun so far. This game's designed for you to keep running and shooting. You get more health from enemies when your own health is low. Oh, I didn't notice that. But I mean, the only time I was killing them, after a while, I didn't want to kill them when I noticed my health is at like 100. So I was like, what's the point of even killing this like random zombie that could barely hurt me? I'll just wait until I actually get hit and then I'll kill him and get some health. Some of them do more like, they do more damage than I thought. Like if in original Doom games or like older, like Halo or something, right? The so-called boomer shooters, you have to get, unless you're playing on a high difficulty, you have to get shot a lot to actually die. Like it like chips you down, unless like you get hit with like a rocket to the face. This one, those guys like swiped at me twice and I was at like 50% health. So I guess it does want you to be constantly killing, because that means I have to kill over and over and over to keep my health up. There's a lot of indie boomer shooters that felt better. I really like 2016. Struck a better balance than Eternal. Eternal feels like Ultra Kill if you had less options. Well, it's also older than Ultra Kill, so it was inspired by it probably. I heard Ultra Kill had like a translocator type weapon. You know, in Unreal Tournament, there's a weapon where you could like... No, not translocator. There's something where you could like shoot a bullet and teleport or something. I forget what it was. Or maybe it like insta-kills things. I don't know. I haven't played it. I've just watched people play. But Unreal Tournament, you have a weapon called the translocator. You could fire it and then just teleport right into whatever spot it is, and it just insta-kills everything. Oh, I know that. Eternal Ultra Kill came with this. I thought Ultra Kill was a lot newer. Damn, it's been out for that long. Maybe people just discovered it recently. I don't know. Anyway, I was thinking, what if I made a D&D one-shot that was Doom-based? Like, you wake up, imagine, it's just like, you know, like Elder Scrolls, you wake up in a dungeon, except instead of waking up in a dungeon, you're pulling yourself out of one of these iron caskets as like a Doom Marine, and then you pick up like a chainsaw, and then it's not just you, it's like a 4 of you, and then you have to go through the station and then just murder the shit out of everything. Ultra Kill's been in, is it finished, or is it in early access right now? Is it like BG3 where it was like an early access for like 5 years? I bought the BG3 early access thinking like, okay, it's gonna be out any day now, like in a few months, and then it turned out to be like, it was out so long I forgot it was even a game. I even had it for like 3 years. Oh, it's not finished, damn. Because when I see Spinach play, he's like, there's like 10 levels or something. It seems pretty already developed. I don't know what that be. This is the first time I don't get a reference. Normally other people are the ones who don't get my references. I don't know what. It's Deltarune and then BG3. Oh wait, isn't Deltarune not out yet? Or like, it's out in pieces. Okay, I get it. So there's like they release it in chunks that are finished. Yeah, BG3 was just, at least the early access was just Act 1. But it was also really buggy too, so like there was an incentive to just wait until they fix it. But then the waiting was like, okay, it's now like 6 months, a year and a half. And then I just forgot I even had it. I do want to go back and play it though, because I did buy it and it was sitting on my hard drive for a long time. Overdeveloped. Like what? It's too big? Or they just took too long on it? It's like the engineering thing where you make it and then you're like, let me go back and refactor the code, or let me go back and like polish it a bit, and then you just spend all the time improving it instead of actually getting the project done. That's something like I notice what happens when people make games a lot. Indie games, this is a trap people fall into. They'll make like a part 1, and then instead of making part 2, because it took so long to make part 1, by the time they're done part 1, it feels dated to them. Like their skill has increased so much from the very beginning to the end that now they go back and look and they're like, wow, look at all, look how jank it is. Let me go back and redo it. Well, then they go back and redo it, and then by the time they finish that, they just get this endless loop of redoing that part, and then they never finish the whole game. So much to it, so much reactivity. Oh, yes. That sounds like they should have made all of the game like part 1. Imagine all the people I could talk to. I could fuck a bear. I could lick that goblin's foot. Not that I would do either of those things, but they put that in the game for some reason when they were overdeveloping the axe. It's literally okay. It's literally like when I was playing the demo, it's like the first choice. You come up to a goblin and it's like, I'll let you go if you lick my foot. And then it gives you like a menu of like, has like a toe ring. It says like refuse, kiss it, and then like kiss it and pretend, and then like lick the ring off with your toe or something. No, what was it? Lick off the ring with your tongue or something and steal it. I don't know if you could make him lick your foot. I didn't try. But I think one of the options was just to tell him to fuck off. I think that's where I stopped. I was like, okay, this is enough. That or when I got killed by the fire in the ship. The Mindslayer ship. I liked how I could step in the fire in this game and it would damage me. It took a few seconds for it to, like, register, though. I like reactability in the environments. Alright, Adun, let's do this. Let's do a 2-player co-op. I know I love standing in open play. It feels so cozy. Yeah, see, I'm like used to Halo, where like every single piece of the environment is destructible, so I was just killing everything, I was shooting everything to see what would happen. And then nothing was happening, so I finally shoot a barrel and it blows up in my face. So it was like I got bait and switched. Actually, not every part of the environment is destructible. Like, you can't like break walls and stuff, but random crates, boxes, weapons, or whatever, you can kick them around and stuff. Alright, Adun, let's do a co-op BG3 playthrough. Maybe I'll rope in someone else. The only problem I heard is people said you should play BG3 by yourself first, because like it replaces the story characters. But on the other hand, I don't think I have it in me to play it twice. So I think I'll just do the co-op. I know. Will this explode? It's like, will this blend, that video? I didn't expect it to blow up. I thought I would just shoot it and nothing would happen, and all of a sudden I was dead. Wait, why would... No. See, the whole point of doing a co-op playthrough is someone else is there to drag me in to keep playing. If it's just me, oh, I can just leave it there for 5 years, but if there's a co-op, they'll be like, Mac, let's play. And I'll be like, oh yeah, that game exists. Just like, I mean, I wouldn't have done the stream unless people were like, Mac, you should have streamed Doom. No, it's up to 4 people. Think about it, Lav. The only thing is, like, Owain is saying, so, alright, the way it normally works is if you play one player, it's like a JRPG, like Final Fantasy, where you have a party, and each party is like an NPC with, like, you know, you have a Cloud and whoever the fuck else is in Final Fantasy 7. You know, each character has their own story, and you could talk to them, and they have quests and backstory. But if you're playing multiplayer, that character is replaced by just another player who's just there. So then, like, you lose all of those quest lines and everything. Dark McCloud. That sounds like a made-up Star Fox name. But the cool thing is, it's based on... It's in Forgotten Realms, so like you would recognize like Neverwinter and various parts of the D&D world. 4 human fighters. Can I be a Drow? Maybe I'll be a Drow. Maybe it's time. Finally, I could demonstrate real role-playing. It could be a Drow Fiend Pact Warlock. And then somebody else, I can hide behind someone else. I can do that. Does that change how people react to me, though? Because if they're just gonna ignore me, ignore the fact that I'm like a fucking Drow, I might as well just be human. Oh yes, the racism. I'm glad they kept it in there. I'll go talk to like the blacksmith and he'll be like, "Begone, creature! Before I fetch my axe." Oh, it's just like normal D&D. Before or after the violence. Shibuya. I did in the early access, I forget if you could like make a character or if you just start with one. I did play when I was in Montreal visiting Nachos. He had me go through the character creation of a game called Kingmaker, which is like a Pathfinder, Baldur's Gate 3 type of game. And I made a Dhampir Necromancer. I made a Dhampir Blood Warlock. So like he used blood magic and he was a Dhampir. Get it? It was great. But that game was pretty cool, but the character creation takes so long of that game because there's like it's still Pathfinder. It's easier because you can like scroll through options instead of like looking through site links. But it took so long that I didn't actually get to play that much. But it was still like he just wanted to see what kind of character I'd make. I heard you could talk to an owlbear in BG3. Which, you know, that's not accurate, but I'm kind of interested in how they talk. But yeah. Oh, speak with animals. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay, now I remember. So technically in D&D, you shouldn't be able to do that because they're not a beast type. They're a monstrosity. But BG3 doesn't give a fuck because it's a bear, basically, right? And it would be cool to talk about it, so they let you speak with animals. And there's a number of other small adjustments they make to the rules, I've heard. Like, various things are like, they used to be an action and now it's a bonus action, or weapons have, like, extra powers. So sometimes when people just play BG3 and they come to 5e, they have to, like, rewire their brain because things work differently. It's kind of like outside of the actual game, a lot of like D&D adjacent things want to make the owlbear like an animal. Like in the D&D movie, the druid can wild shape into an owlbear, which you normally can't because it's a monstrosity type, not a beast type. But you know, they wanted you to have wild shape, so they did it. Anyway, all right. Well, I'll come back and play more tomorrow, maybe, or if not tomorrow, then. Wait, what? Druids can wild shape into owlbears and beach. You know what? I bet the movie, I forget which came. Yeah, the game came out first. They probably did that to like sync it up with BG3 then. BG3 reference. Also, they made I don't know if you saw the movie. I don't think you saw the movie, but like in the movie, The druid is only like a wild shaper. They don't really cast any spells. They wild shape like 8 million times a second into like random animals, and that's their main thing. So it kind of makes the druid feel a lot different, but it's kind of cool because it's almost like they're like an X-Men, like a mutant. You know, in one scene they're like a rat, and the next scene they're a crow, and the next scene they're an owlbear or a horse. So they're just whatever you could think of. They just shape shifted to the appropriate thing of the moment, of, you know, that whatever's going to be useful in the moment, and that's like their spell. But they're not casting like healing or any like ranged spells or anything. I should make a subclass of that that's like just wild shape. Only reason I didn't yet, people were arguing that like druid identity isn't wild shape, it's them being like this Celtic nature shaman, so it's the other part of it. But then other people say, well, in D&D at least it's been wild shaping for so long that that's what people think of it as, and not the nature part. So you could just like take out the wild shape and just make that its own druid. Surf shape. God, came a fucking bear and blocked everything. This grappling. Pain. Okay. Alright. It is 1 o'clock. Technically, I'll be up for a few more hours, but I'm gonna stop for now. My Dark Rider was savagely murdered. I'm gonna stop for now, and maybe I'll stream again tomorrow. You guys should remind me. So that way I remember. Alright. Thanks, Owain. Thanks for watching. I wasn't sure if I should do it in a Discord chat, like, you know how people usually play in like the channel, the voice chat, and then people like swarm in, or just link it on Twitch. But like at least this way, it's like there in video form for later. I might do it in the channel later, or like in voice. We'll see. Maybe I'll just keep doing it here because I'm doing it now. I like it when people clip my voice out of the stream sometimes. Happens more in fighting games though, because I'm raging about like Ricky fucking overdriving me. I didn't screech that much this time. We'll see. Screech compilation. I should invite Owain to fight Ricky. I want to watch them square off. You should make a timestamp screech list. You can make a montage. Yes, Owain, it's like when I'm setting up like a boxing ring and then putting 2 people in there to fight for my amusement, like in Gladiator. The king is on his throne, and then I'll do like a thumbs up or a thumbs down on whether you should be overdrived. I do have to practice for Frosty. Oh, by the way, Steak. I took so long to buy my flight tickets. The original flight was $180 to fucking, to Chicago. Guess how much I ended up having to buy it for? I almost decided not to take the trip because I was deciding, like, where should I go? What time should I do it? And then I looked at the prices now. Oh, sweet naive Steak. Dune got it. It was $550. So it like more than fucking tripled. I'm just gonna pretend those were parking tickets. I tried fucking Windows. I used my Windows computer. No, I tried a million. You know, when you put it in that, when you put it like that, Steak, it's true. Like, I just had dinner today and it was like $50. And then I'll, if I have lunch and then, actually, let me see. Daily food expenditures. So like lunch, it'll be like $30. Dinner is like 30 or 40 or 50. Usually I'll Uber or I'll order a snack on these apps. That'll be like another 30. So you can round it up a little. It's usually $100 a day of like food. So let's see, $100 a day times 365. What's that? 365. I think is that $36,000? I spend somebody's yearly salary on food, on like eating out. That's only when I'm not going to the gym, which right now I'm not. Fucking Christmas like ruined my routine. When I'm on like my gym routine, then I just buy like a bunch of chicken breasts and it's $30 a week because I'm literally just eating like a prison inmate, just, you know, a little bit of rice and then a chicken breast. But when I'm on my normal eating routine, I mean, I would, but Five Guys is like, it's too heavy. I eat Five Guys and I feel like I need to like go to sleep immediately. It's funny, Five Guys used to be considered cheap, or not, it used to be considered expensive, but now if you look at like, I mean, I guess you guys wouldn't know, but if you look at regular fast food and restaurant prices, they've inflated so much, it's basically the same amount. Like, it used to be like $8 for like a Chick-fil-A sandwich or McDonald's, and then Five Guys is like $15 fucking dollars. You might as well go to a restaurant and get like a full meal. Now, if you get like Chick-fil-A, it's like $13. Well, I would eat them up in Blaze Blue. I'd destroy them. Starting with Moon, if he ever shows up. Moon's like these teleporting demons. You go to hit him, you think he's there, you go to fight him, and then he's just not there anymore when you get there. Exactly. He just vanishes into the thin air and he's gone, and then you get like a vague message of him being there, which is like one of those fireballs they throw, and then you see him all the way over on the other side of the screen. I love Moon. Moon was like, Mac, I can't believe you fell asleep at my house, and then you guys saw the picture of me of me like in the mirror asleep, right? He was also asleep. Somebody else took the picture. Yes, that was Moon's. We went back to Moon's apartment and he was showing us. Okay, so I don't know how normal this is. I guess it's kind of normal. Every time I hang out with Moon and Kirby and Nachos, we like. I want to go out, which we do, but when we go back to their place, they just pull up like YouTube video essays, so we just watch those. Like, let's watch this review of like No Man's Sky that's like 2 hours long, and they're actually good, but then usually half of us fall asleep, so that's when the comfy part is. It was what was it? It was this video by Mandalore about something called The Ring, which it was actually fucking hilarious. It was this game from like the 90s, one of those like point and click adventure games. Maybe it was early 2000s, but I actually like those kind of games. So it was like, I was like, yes, this is my type of game. But it, it was so random. Like, it's like 2 hours, so I don't know. You know, I won't recommend that you see it. But I was crying from laughing from some parts because it was just so funny. Watch this 5 hour retrospect. That's more than I've played it. I've played like 1 hour. I still need to play Planescape Torment. I got through like, I didn't get out of the starting area. I mean, I guess that's not, surprising, but like, I talked to some NPCs, I looked around, and then I got to like the first fight, and that was it. It was because somebody on Twitter convinced me to install a mod to like upscale the graphics, and then I did, and then it broke my fucking game. So then after that, I couldn't play anymore. So I had to like uninstall it and do it again. No, Planescape. I gotta play Planescape Torment. Planescape Torment, BG1, BG2. What other games are there? There's a bunch of the older ones. Oh, Icewind Dale. And then eventually BG3. Also Fallout 1. Fallout 1 is a classic, which I think I also died in the starting area there. Fucking game, that game is so lethal. You get shot once and die. What I do is you know what I do is at lunch I pull up, and there's like an endless amount of these. There's YouTube videos of people reacting to watching Dragon Ball Z. So they're like watching the whole. So instead of rewatching DBZ like a Dune's Fight video analysis ones, which I also like, I pull up like a video. There's there'll be like a series of people watching Dragon Ball Z, and it's like I watch the episode with it's got the episode there in like a smaller frame. They're watching it and I'm watching it, so it's like I'm re-experiencing it for the first time. It's just endless content because, there's like 300 episodes, and then they get the Dragon Ball Super afterwards, which is like another 100 episodes, and there's like every day a new one starts. So I've been doing this for like the last 4 years. Stream what? The DBZ fight analysis? Ah, yes. Oh yeah, I could watch Steak watch it. See? That's another one I could do. But I do it during lunch though. That's when you're at work. I do it during my lunch break because I'm on my computer and nobody cares if I have YouTube on as long as I'm, you know, and my other monitor has like VS Code open. Oh shit. Daima. I've been watching Dragon Ball Daima. I'm up to the latest episode. The latest episode sucked, but like, it's... I would not go into it expecting it to be like Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super. I think you might like it. It's more like a whimsical, low stakes adventure through this like, basically they go into like the demon world, which is this whole new like realm. You get all this new lore about this other realm that exists in the Dragon Ball world. But like, they're super fucking strong, and nothing there is strong. So there's never a question of like, is Goku gonna win? It's just, you know, how is Goku gonna stomp on this guy this time? And then learning about the weird Dragon Ball shit, like instead of eating like food, they eat like a bug sandwich or something. Well, Frieza is the best. I mean, it's the most famous arc. Well, you gotta watch the Cell Saga, and then the Buu Saga. Also, the Frieza or Vegeta Saga too. All right, good. What you gotta after this? Did you watch Dragon Ball Super at all? I forget. Bro, Junior. After what you watch Dragon Ball Z, you should watch Dragon Ball Super just because. Okay, well, it picks off from there because there's. It basically takes the Beerus movie and turns it into a whole saga. Then it takes the next movie and turns it into a whole saga. And then after that, it's just fresh stuff. I would say compared to DBZ, you know what? Actually, I won't say anything. I'll just let you watch it. You can figure it out as you go, but that's when you get there. Every now and like once a year, I'll come up to a random like clip of the Cell Saga or something like Goku vs. Cell, and then I'll have to end up watching the entire fucking thing. Yeah. It'll be like a single clip of like Piccolo vs. 17. I'm like, oh, you know, oh god, all right, I guess I have to watch the whole episode now. And then once I watch it's like crack. They make it so like as soon as the episode's over, you need to watch the next one. Yep. He gets owned. So that is. Okay, I'm dying of thirst now. Otherwise, I gotta stop now or I'll talk about Dragon Ball Z for another hour. I was also watching D&D videos too, but lately all the good ones are... I've watched them all. You should send them to Owain. There's actually... I actually have seen some of them before Doom posted it. There's like 2 or 3 channels that have started doing these like... Okay, there's one that's really cool. It's not the one that Doom's posting, although that one's cool too. There's one where like some black guy like breaks down the fight in like a stylish way. But there's another one where the guy goes literally frame by frame, punch by punch, and scores every match like it's a boxing match. Like they score like... and then at the end of each like section, they give a winner of the round and give it like a 10-9 score on points. That's pretty cool. And then watching that, like in Frieza especially, because you know how there's like some parts of the fights where there's like a quick flurry of blows. It's a blur, right? And it's meant to be fast. When he goes through a frame by frame, you see, I always thought it was just like filler material, right? It's there to just like, okay, they're fighting, but it's taking up time, which it is. But like when you actually go through it, you see it's not just filler. They're actually like juking each other. Like it shows Piccolo wind up for a punch against Frieza and do like a haymaker. And then you see in the frame, Frieza like is looking at his hand and sees it coming, like ducks under it and then goes behind him. And then Wise come up behind him, his tail like swings over to hit him behind, you know, on the head. And then in like another frame, Piccolo sees it coming and like catches it. And it happens so fast normally you don't see it, but it shows that there's like an actual deliberate, you know, intelligence to the interactions. Waiting for Monster Manual 2024 for rates. So the Monster Manual 2024 is like the only thing I might not even get that because I didn't get the player's handbook and I didn't get the DMG, but like, because I read it and it wasn't enough for me to get them. But the Monster Manual is what I want. But on the other hand, once I figure out, I did this with the 4th edition. So once I figure out what like general formula they're using or what they're changing, then I don't even really need the Monster Manual either. I could just make the changes myself. Like in 4th edition, on release, the monsters they realized that they had way too many hit points and not enough damage. So people would talk about how it would take like a whole session to kill 4 goblins, right? And that was because in the very beginning, not really the whole like first like 4 years, everything was, I don't even know what you call it, undertuned. Everything had a ton of hit points and no damage. So you just stand there and you're hitting them for an hour and they can't do a lot of damage to you. So like, it's boring in a way, right? They're just there to kind of get styled on like a training dummy. Well, later on, they released like a patch, and back then it wasn't digital, so the patch was in book form. It was like a 3rd monster manual, and in that one, they cut the HP in half and they doubled the damage. So once I saw that and I was running my 4th edition game, every single monster I took out of any book, I applied that to it myself. So that way it didn't turn into like I could have ran it straight, but so people would see why people didn't like it. But I was like, well, I don't want to run something that people are not going to like. Like, what's the point of not enjoying yourself? So I'll make changes to it so it's actually fun. I did not know they buff skeletons. What do they do? They actually, so what I saw of the lower CR monsters, like everything like 5 and below, they actually nerfed them, most of them. So I'm kind of interested in, it's kind of surprising that because their logic was, higher level monsters are too weak, but lower level monsters could just like insta-gym someone, right? Which I'm actually fine with, but they were like, they didn't want to be like, no, I got killed by a single crit. So they made the monsters do lower damage. Okay, well, I would not be surprised if they had less HP or less damage overall. But then again, it's a CR 1/4. The ones that you see changed are like CR 1s. Love balance patches. Yeah, so like when they released 2024, it's basically like a balance patch. It's not digital, but like you buy it and then you apply it once you figure out you can either just use the rules themselves or figure out what's going on with them. You must know this because of your Necromancer character. There's other like, I remember I looked up like the elephant stat block or something, and it's like a CR1 or something, and it's supposed to be like supposed to be like abnormally strong in like normal 5th edition compared to the other monsters of its tier, and a lot of like other animals and beasts around that level. So they nerfed those because they didn't want to have someone get their head stomped in by an elephant. I personally think that's fine because like, in 2024, the player characters got a huge buff already. So if you're gonna, the expectation was, okay, we're gonna buff the players and then we're also gonna buff the monsters, but instead they buffed the players and nerfed the monsters. At least in like earlier game. But then the earlier game is the majority of playtime. Most people don't play. They did like Wizards of the Coast did research that the majority of players stop playing after like level 7. No, games don't go past level 7. Like, we might know some people that go past level 7, but that's like 1% of the players. Most of them, it's like 1 to 6, 1 to 5. So that's most of the game in reality, which is why they don't really care about like higher level stuff and why they release like lower level adventures. And that's why if you look at the experience chart, like the experience you need to level up, most of the experience, it's like it's faster to level up in the levels like 1 to 7 than like higher levels, because they're like, this is where the majority of the game is. Or maybe it was the other way around. It takes longer. There's something like level 1 to 7 is one way, and then after that it's the other way. So it's either it's faster earlier and then slower later, or it's slower earlier because they know that's like most of the game, and then faster later. Because I think it's that way. It's slower earlier because you would think later on, when you're like 15th level, it should take forever to level up, right? Well, fortunately, it's actually less. I personally lose interest at least once the player characters get too strong. Me too. That's why I love level 1. Why not level? I also think that level 1 is the purest level for role playing. Like, you have only your character to react to things. If an encounter happens, all you can, like, you have like a few abilities, but mostly it's just you got to role play through it or use your creativity. The higher level you get, and I'm not saying like you role play less, but like it's easier to just say, instead of talking to this guy, just use this one short rest ability. Boom, encounter's done. So it turns less into interacting with the world and more with interacting with your sheet. It makes it more solitary. So earlier levels, like if they somehow like remade the game so it was less like that, where like the higher level abilities didn't do that, then it wouldn't be true that like the earlier levels are better for role playing. But it is that way, so they are. That's why like Steak, when I ran that Warcraft D&D one shot when you guys were level 5 and I gave you the custom Warcraft classes, you said like you were having a hard it was level 5 character, but you were having a hard time tracking all of your stuff because like there were so many abilities. You were like a level 10 character, and I could see from how you guys were playing that like a lot of the times you guys weren't saying anything because you were just like looking at your sheet trying to figure out what you could do, and it was like so much that you were like losing track. So, you know, instead of like if you were at like a table in real life, your head would be buried face down on your sheet instead of looking at everyone and talking. Yeah, well, that's what happens at higher level. It just happened at lower level. So you just got to get the experience. You got the level 10 experience at level 5. It's got to be a DM thing, sadly. No, I'm okay with those spells. It's just, I'm just saying in terms of like, in the players that encourage a certain mindset and behavior. Like, you don't consciously think about it, but when you sit down and start playing, it just happens. Oh, I like those spells. Okay, so there's one thing you gotta understand. So there's some spells in D&D, like, you would look at them and be like, when would I ever use this? And they're there for the NPCs. Like, Gias is an or Gase, I don't know how you pronounce it. Gias. That's an NPC spell. That's a spell that, like, an NPC quest giver or, like, an evil wizard uses on you to say, do this quest or else. You know, it's like a plot point. Because how often are you going to use it? Probably, I don't know. Maybe you'll figure out a way, but not often. Or like Wish. That's a spell, you know, like I said, most of the game is not going to get to level 20, right? So that's more like a lore spell. Like the DM wants to justify some crazy thing happening, so they say like a wish was cast, or like a wizard did it with Wish or some other spell. It's very rare that the player is going to use it, so it's there just to like justify DM bullshit, as opposed to, because like some people, like the DM can always just make stuff up, right? Like there's a lot of the villains in the game, like monsters, liches, wizards, demons, they can do things that aren't in the player's handbook. So that tells you there's powers that exist beyond what's available to the players. Like a lich, there's no spell in the player's handbook to turn you into a lich, but there has to be something out there because there's liches. So that exists in the game, but it's not something you see. So for some things, when players see it too, it kind of makes the world more believable, because it's like, oh, we're playing by the same rules. It's not for everyone, but like, I can kind of see why it can help. It's like when you fight like an NPC, and then you realize that they're using a player class, like, oh, this guy's a rogue because he's got like sneak attack and evasion and all this other stuff. That kind of makes it feel more real because he's like you, as opposed to just like he's a monster and he just does shit. Now, I don't think if you play D&D 3.5, every single monster is like forced to be statted that way. Like every single monster has feats to do every little thing because they have to be made like a player character. That takes forever and they serve a different purpose. So I don't think it should be that way. I think it should be like 5th edition, because the reason a player character is so complicated is because it's the only thing you ever use, and it's 100% of your time. All your focus is on it, so you have time to like digest the complexity. With a monster, it's going to be there for like 5 seconds before it gets killed. You don't want it to be super complex, especially when you're going to be running multiple of them. Oh wait, the real life friend group that burnt me on D&D was like the rules of the law. I am the law. And would gamify as much as possible and only bring up, well, my character wouldn't do that if it involved actually helping with the plot. So get to a certain level, people would just use the exact same spells for every encounter. Well, I mean, if you find your... That's really all based on the build. Like, some people are more general. Like, I like to play generalist. Like, I have something for everything. Some people are like, I'm gonna just put every single feat into making my fire, my fire attack like 5% more effective. And I'm okay with them doing that as long as they don't get bored of it. Some people like feel compelled to do it and then get bored anyway. Well, it's okay, bro. You're the one who controls your character. So if you don't like it, nobody's forcing you to do that. Just play something else. 3 people with fireball. I bet nothing survived past the first turn. Imagine, just instantly like 4 fireballs explode the room. That's why Mookie like blocked me. I told him take responsibility for your own fun, and he got like offended. The game is not perfect. The guys who make it work on like a shoestring budget, on no deadlines, and they have no time to test shit. Like, the game is not made by like Jesus. It's not on like the 10 Commandments. So it's gonna have oversights. It's gonna have misbalances. You have to, and we're lucky that 5th edition doesn't have broken things like 3.5 where it's possible to just break the game in half if you try, so you have to have like gentlemen's agreements. With 5th edition, you can play anything and it's probably going to be fine, but like it's still up to you to like take matters into your own hands and play things you actually are going to like, and not blame the incentives like, oh, well, this feat is the most like powerful feat, and so I have to take it even though I hate using it. Well, it is what it is. You gotta decide, like, are you going to be miserable or are you going to be happy? Shield, yeah, like that's kind of boring. I mean, I don't dislike those spells, but like I also never play, so they're still like fresh to me. But like sometimes I have a hard time thinking of a character, so instead of thinking about what's good, because then I don't really have any they're all the same to me, like fireball, shield, whatever, I don't care. I think of a character concept, like I want to play a dapper, like my last character that I made, Bastion Blackthorn. He's like a dapper international man of mystery type. Well, I have that in mind, and I just think, okay, if this was like an anime or like a movie, what kind of things would he be able to do? And then I just pick those regardless of whether they're good. Like, as a Pathfinder character, I picked a feat. Like, 2 out of the 4 feats I picked would never be used in the game that I was going to play in. One of them was like, I could get advantage when negotiating with merchants, because this guy is like, he's always got connections and hookups, so he can like always have like the fastest car or like the best watch or whatever. Well, we were going into a dungeon, so that was not going to come up at all. It was basically like a waste of slot, but I took it anyway because, one, it made it I didn't have to like waste time deciding. It just took the decision off my plate, and 2, it forms the character. Love disarming. All right, I knew this would happen. I got derailed. Yeah. Well, also, the game is designed to, like, every character, even if you tried to have an answer for everything, except for Mystic, every class is designed to cover, like, it's kind of like Overwatch, right? Like, you have, like, the healer, you have, like, the tank guy. Not each character is not supposed to be able to handle everything. You're supposed to be able to, like, you do some things, and then the rest of it, it's not a deficiency, it's not a flaw in your character, like an oversight, if you can't handle things. Some things it's because there's some things you are looked to handle, like the rogue disarms the traps, the rogue picks the locks, that's their thing. People look to you to do that. The fighter is the one with a lot of hit points, same with the barbarian. The wizard is the one who could like handle the weird shit and like AoEs, so everyone has like a specialty. Oh, what's the one shot I was thinking of? Like, what if it was a Doom one shot? Okay, so I am going. So in 2 weeks, I'm traveling to Chicago to see Steak for Frosty, and it's a fighting game major. That's normally when I play D&D on Saturdays with another group, but that's not going to happen. And the 2 Saturday, and I can't like move it around, so I'm just going to have to go a month without playing. So I was thinking, what if the Saturdays in between, this Saturday and the Saturday 2 weeks after that, I ran like a D&D one, assuming like my parents don't show up or friends don't show up or like I get invited to go out or something. But like assuming nothing happens, what if I ran a one shot and I was trying to think of what it should be? Like I was like, okay, well I already did Warcraft and it might be too short notice for that because I got to finish some stuff. But what if I did Doom now now that I played it? I'd have to make the Doom character stuff though, but it shouldn't be that hard to make a bunch of guns. Also, I don't know all the guns. I haven't gone far enough. So there's that. Maybe I can't do it yet. I could do something Doom inspired. There's this one RPG, and I won't necessarily use that, but it's called Viking Death Squad. It's literally you're a bunch of like cybernetic Viking undead who got like raised from the dead by aliens. You're like Eric, who are the famous Vikings from history? Like Leif Erikson. You're like Leif Erikson and various other ones. They pulled your corpse from like the past and they bring you into the future because cybernetic demons from hell are invading Earth and they need you to come back and fight for it. So it's like a super like death metal album premise where you're these like, space marine warrior undead Vikings fighting Doom basically. And then that's the whole, you just go fight. Yeah, that. Eric, Balog, and Olaf from basically that, except if they were like half robot, half undead, and space marines. And then and the premise of that one is you wake up. It's literally like Doom. In fact, I wonder if the guy got inspired by them. You wake up in like a stasis thing, demons are attacking the area, and then you punch your way out and start killing shit. Maybe we should just play that system. I could go make a custom D&D thing, or we could just play that. I'll have to pull it up. It's one of those. Also, it's got some interesting stuff. Like you don't have hit points, you have gear. So like it combines gear and encumbrance together. The more gear you pick up, like armor and weapons, every time you get hit, one of your equipment pieces get destroyed. So like when you run out of gear, you die because there's nothing to like protect you anymore. But the more gear you have, the more hit points you have. But then the more it encumbers you. So you have to like balance the two, which is kind of interesting. Basically, like your encumbrance is your hit points instead of like weight and strength and hit points. Anyway, all right. That's enough. I'm gonna stop now. We can play more maybe tomorrow or the day after. Thanks for coming to watch. Sorry, I need to. I'm getting out before it's too late. This is what happens when I go out with my friends. The cycle. This is how it turns into 8 hours of being out. See, I want to order a cheesesteak right now, but I need to get back on my gym grind set. I got the Christmas 10 pounds to shake off. It's a fighting game event in Chicago at a convention that Steak is going to be at called Frosty Faustings. Look it up. I'm probably going to be on stream because for some reason they love putting me on stream. Yeah, the last 2 years Steak's been going too. Or is it the last year? I forget. Me and Steak have been meeting up with these for like years now. Like the last 2 or 3 years. Oh yeah, Steak is playing. That's why I kept telling him to practice. He's going to show up, play Jubei like once, get obliterated, and then leave instead of the whole weekend is like a playing experience. Yeah, usually what happens is we meet up, we go to various restaurants, he meets some of my friends, I meet his friends, I watch him play, he watches me play on stream. He gets, then there's like casuals because there's people there the whole time. Yeah, Steak lives like right there, so he doesn't need to pay fucking $600 to fly in. There's also Combo Breaker, which is in May. That's like the big tournament. This one's more like cozy, but that one doesn't have BlazBlue as an official game this time, so I'm probably not going to go. There's some, maybe one or two. It depends. There's a lot of Jubeis. It's weird. If you play online, there's one demographic, and if you play in person, there's a lot of characters you never normally see because like people show up that don't normally play. There's a lot of Naotos, Mais, Ragnas, Hakumens, Azraels, Hazumas, some Taos. Combo Breaker has some Taos. There's a Carl or two. You can see me on stream probably. The thing is, they only stream certain matches. The majority of them happen off stream, so you have to follow the brackets. And then, like, after the pools are done and you get out of the pools, they stream the top 8 and the top winners and losers. Oh, cool. I used to use that mod, but I stopped because it keeps, like, lagging out my game or crashing it, so... Back to basics. Can't play my good color anymore. You should practice against the Wayne. He's gonna, like, dominate you, but... You need to fight some... The more variety of people you play, the better. It exposes you to different habits. You should play Ajun, Ricky, various other characters. Serve. Well, I mean, I'm not saying right now. I'm just saying in general. Randoms is good too. If you go into one of those random rooms, as long as it's not laggy, you'll find characters you never even thought were being played anymore, and then that prepares you for the one. Because in tournament, what happens sometimes is you'll fight you'll get a match, and it'll be a character that you haven't even seen someone play in 10 years, and now you're fucked because you have no idea how they play, and you're probably playing a character they know how to play against. It's like 8 times as hard because it's not just the character it's not just the player. Now it's like a complete black box. Like, you have no idea what the moves are, you have no idea what the mix-ups are, you have to learn it while you're fighting. Yeah, also playing unexpected, like, so if you know how they play, you can rely on their habits, which you settle into like a comfortable routine. When you play a new player, it's fresh, so you have to take it requires a different, you have to approach it like it's unexplored territory. There's like a feeling out phase where you're like, okay, how are they going to do stuff? That's a good skill to learn, because at a tournament, you don't have time to learn their you have to like figure it out in like 2 matches. Like one exchange, you have to be able to tell, like, is this guy a masher? Is he just going to do DPs, or is he like very passive? And that should inform how you play. Like, if you can tell he's a masher, then you start doing frame traps. If you can tell he loves the DP, then you start baiting it. If you can tell he's like very defensive, then you get more aggressive and you push your offense. You do more mix-ups and throws. You have to take advantage of basically, and at the same time, they're trying to figure that out about you. Lav, you could play. I mean, there's plenty. Like, if you played Stake, you just gotta like stagger who you play. Like, you don't want to play me, or I mean, I like deliberately take it easy, but like, you want to play people who like you can at least kind of go decent against at first, so you just don't get obliterated 100% of the time, because then you never learn anything. Like, actually, you should ask Akedon to play you. Akedon would be perfect because he doesn't combo. He has like long-term fighting experience, so he has the fundamentals, but he probably has less combos than you. So also, don't play stylish mode. That doesn't teach you how to play. Like, see, the problem is stylish mode gets you in there for like a bare minimum, like immediate gratification. Okay, I did like a combo, but you're never going to get anywhere with it, because it like caps you in the lower end of the pool. You're never going to learn how to combo. You're never going to learn the basics of how the game works. So you're never going to get better. And then if you're not getting better, you're not going to want to play more. Just tag Akedon and be like, we should play sometime. And then he'll give you some bullshit excuse, but, you know, at least you did it. And you can just stay on top of him. You're allowed to play stylish mode at tournament. But nobody does, because it's kind of like driving stick shift versus automatic, except nowadays that doesn't really do anything. But, you know, in theory, if you're driving stick shift on a car, that can let you get more control and like optimal use of the car as opposed to automatic. The gap is way bigger for fighting games. Like, if you play stylish mode, it's like choosing the combo, and it's going to be like a suboptimal, like basic combo. If you're learning the combos, then you could do like as maxed up a combo as you want, and you could pick a particular combo that, like, you know, maybe one of them throws them in the corner, maybe one of them does more damage, maybe one of them gets you more meter, and then you choose. So you pick a combo based on the kind of situation you want to create. Like, I always do combos that knock them down right in front of me, because I want to just get right into another mix-up. Ricky does combos that knock them to the other side of the screen, because he wants to just hide and make you run. He plays keep away, so he doesn't want them near him. He just wants them to chase after him so he can keep whacking them. So like that reflects the different priorities. And every character has different combos like that. There's combos that like do more damage, but they leave you in like a bad position when the character gets up. So like you don't necessarily want to do that. You want to do something else. You might want to sacrifice damage for position, stuff like that. Okay. I got derailed again. Alright, I'm stopping now before I get derailed a third time. GG. Let's see. Oh, I guess the chat wasn't working on stream. I don't think it did. Somebody say something? I can't tell. Maybe this whole time this chat was off. Oh no. Alright, good. I finally just looked at the stream. It's there. It just faded out before. Steak, stop. Stopping. It's too late. You had your chance. SF2. Well, that's good. But I'm not taking the bait.